September 27, 2018, issue 934 of the Omega Communications. Welcome again, and I open my awareness to link with you as we begin another journey going within into that state of consciousness where we can enter within the receiving area of the station of light. I know already the beings there acknowledge you, acknowledge us as a group, offering ourselves to be enlivened or uplifted in some way, and for clarification of many things to be given to us. And each journey is a different journey as we visit this station, although some of the transmissions do link in with previous sessions. So here we are again, gathered as a great connected network of beings, and as we enfold each other in the same energy and plane of existence, then we are also naturally attuned to what comes through this particular transmission. I'm initiating this transmission to you, beloveds, and we have drawn you into this space, and we are strengthening your connection in this space. Therefore, you will be realizing that everything you have been considering perhaps that matters or is of high importance to the human being is laid aside temporarily, so that your mind is free and open, and your senses in your energy system, known as your light body here, are enhanced. All of those sensory perceptions become enhanced, because in this state it is very clear, and the energy which enfolds you and which you are immersed in has that effect of clearance, helping you to be present in the moment, receiving what is appropriate for you to receive here. There is a continuation of energy being flowed to the planet. Well, indeed, that is a continuing flow of energy and information. The difference is that it comes in a particular sequence, and the sequence is to do with evaluation of the overall population and their level of receptivity, and also the individual beings who have evolved enough and have been consciously working with different sectors of commissioned beings, agents perhaps you could refer to them as, all involved in the exploration and assistance process happening on Earth. And when you come into this space, those of you who are connected into such a purpose will be receiving energy which refines that purpose, which will lead you into other spheres of understanding or existence. Generally, of course, we have to address you all here, and in this receiving space, some of you already are moving into different aspects of the station to be aligned with the various sectors of information appropriate for you. Feel this is happening. Yet you will still be aware of the influence of the energy systems surrounding you here, brought to you by those of us who have accompanied you in this present journey. We also have witnessed you approaching this intersection in dimensions where you are assembled here, and those other areas or aspects of you that have been approaching this intersection also became aware of a higher level of assistance available, particularly to help the enhancement of memory and bringing in the energy systems which you were accustomed to working in or as in different evolutionary states. This is all required around you currently, and you will be experiencing the impact of some of these alternate ways of working and of bringing energy into your individual systems and around you. As you release many conditioned aspects and thoughts and processes upon you, then you are more able to remember and access the energy spheres we have referred to in earlier transmissions. Some of those energy spheres will be bringing through apparatus or technical suggestions and impressions of how to use and access and use the energy systems throughout creation. We might refer to this as apparatus, and you would put your mind into thinking mechanical systems of some sort. Remember that there are energy systems, and the energy systems also require apparatus to function. Simply, it is a means or a way to access and channel the particular energy frequency needed. In many dimensional existences, it is purely an energy apparatus, and it can be seen as pathways, connecting conduits and patterns which become apparent. So all of this information you have access to when you are sufficiently clear and open to allow the impressions and information to be received, and the energy needs to be integrated within your conscious mind and the conscious body form. When there are sufficient beings working in this way, it becomes apparent that there has been change in how the civilization is ordered. And currently, what you might consider to be overseeing controllers also are embracing this different field of functioning, and there will be the stepping down of the processes of the old ways, so that the appropriate energy systems will be activated, coming in. Some of those can be overlaid over existing apparatus, and indeed, yes, mechanical type functioning apparatus that scientists and engineers have developed around the planet. You can perceive this on many different levels of understanding by your choice. We're just describing to you what is available to you and what is available generally around the planet. We have come to you in this manner because it is advice, but we are also sharing with you the appearance of some of these newer energetic systems. They can be viewed as opening doorways, pathways, passageways into different levels of existence and understanding. And when these doorways become apparent to you and you can move through them, then you will find yourself existing in multi-dimensional ways. And you will find that many of the higher existing civilization states are all around you. As you progressively release attitudes and conditioning, then you are more open to all of this which we are describing to you and presenting to you. There is an overall conformity within different planes of existence, all relative to the appearance of dimensional intersections, and when many of those come together, it is seen as an explosion of civilization, an enhancement, a very quick activation. If you are willing to participate in this, then you are already receiving various activation codes which enable you to be present consciously in those expansion intersections. There is great change around you already in place, relating to motivations of individuals to participate eagerly in the current civilization in such a way that it steps up into the higher level functioning. We are presenting you into this momentarily so you experience that stepping up. And you'll feel the presence of beings reaching out to assist you and to be with you, harmonizing a great deal of your life systems, allowing you to totally integrate and absorb the information that the beings will give to you. It is multi-layered and variable and not able to be detailed to you in this transmission. If you have stepped up, you will be already absorbing in the right context what is contained in the message for you. We do understand, to some of you, this is not physical enough. And yet in times, if you have the sense of acceptance, then it will become confirmed to you and apparent to you. That is all that is required, because you will realize that you've been in this situation many other times, and you do not need to explore what you call other lifetime patterns to be able to absorb this. Your current level of consciousness is enough for you to choose to be exactly where you are wanting to be, in alignment with your higher self and purpose. Momentarily, you may be experienced being transported into a very much higher aspect of the station, away from the Earth dimension and planetary system. You could recognize yourself as a traveller, moving through different aspects of reality, until you find yourself connecting back into the level of consciousness where an aspect of you is continuing to exist, and you can receive more information relating to your presence here in Earth. What you are receiving also will be expanding many of the methods you currently employ in how you view yourself, manifesting your life, and contributing in some way to the civilization. We do perceive there are some of you who felt you were beginning this work some earlier time in your life measurement pattern, and this will be confirming and reconnecting you back into that work. There can be deviations from that, and so we offer you opportunities to reconnect back to that point of origin. Perhaps you'll say your source of inspiration, of everything that you would need at this time. In bringing you back from that now, we are bringing you immediately back into the assemblage within the receiving area of the station. You have connected with other beings individually. You have perceived different patterns of existence. You have explored beyond the Earth pattern. In that sense, you are travellers throughout creation and participating in creation with pure intention. That is part of our presentation to you also, reminding you of that. I withdraw from you now. Aurum out. I do thank you, Aurum, and all of the other beings who have surrounded us all in this place. This is Laini speaking again, and I am again filled with the joy of the immenseness of what is available to us in this way. It's like an overall view and perception without getting involved in any particular aspect where there might be discord or disruption in patterns of life. So it's an interesting way of becoming immersed in the higher energy patterns. I'm sure you appreciate that. Now, I want you to reconnect fully back into your body, taking a lovely breath in of light energy and information, opening your eyes and orienting yourself back completely into your body and this current life pattern. I'm grateful to have been able to share this with you in this way, acknowledging all of the technical aspects that were just not available to us 20 years ago, when many of us were expanding and meditating and going to groups. And in this way we're linking in worldwide, very easily using the technology. And behind the technology, as Aurum said, is the energy systems. And there's much more to unfold. So I look forward to hearing from you with many of the ways that you present the information, and perhaps inspiration for creations of what will unfold. Thanks again for being with me in this session. And I close the Omega portal at the completion of this transmission.